Hey there, cat lover. Welcome to Mystery Paws. Let me tell you something about your cat. If they sleep beside you every night, they're trying to tell you something. Have you ever wondered why? Out of all the soft blankets, hidden shelves, and sunny windowsills, your cat chooses you? It's not just convenience. It's not just warmth. It's trust. When a cat sleeps next to you, it's their quiet way of saying, "I feel safe here." Cats are light sleepers by nature. Even in dreams, they stay half aware. Ears twitching, muscles ready to react. That's how they survive in the wild. But with you, they let their guard down. If they curl against your chest, press their back into your side, or drape a paw gently over your arm, they're not just resting, they're surrendering. And if they sleep with their back turned to you, that's not distance. That's the deepest form of trust. They're saying, "I don't need to watch, because I know you're here." This isn't just about bedtime. It's about connection. It's about being chosen again and again by a creature who owes you nothing, but gives you everything. That's what safety looks like, in the shape of a sleeping cat. Sometimes, love doesn't need grand gestures. It just needs presence. If your cat sleeps beside you, not for safety, not for heat, but simply because you're there, that's love in its purest form. Cats aren't like dogs. They don't perform affection. They offer it, quietly, selectively, and only when it's real. When your cat stretches their paws toward you, rests their head on your lap, or melts into your side with a soft purr, they're saying something they'll never say out loud. "I love you, in the only way I know how." Affection from a cat is a rare and sacred thing, because they choose when, they choose who, and if they've chosen you as their resting place, that's not just comfort. That's emotional intimacy. It's a silent loyalty. One built not from commands or training, but from mutual respect. From days shared in quiet rooms, from slow blinks across the kitchen floor, from the way you speak their name like a song. And when they curl beside you at night, they're not just asking for warmth. They're offering something back, something wordless, something deep. A love that lies still, breathes slow, and purrs in the dark, right next to your heart. There's a reason your cat curls into you on cold nights. It's not just affection, it's instinct, it's memory. In the wild, kittens sleep in a pile, pressed together, heartbeats overlapping, because warmth means survival. And even as adults, that longing for closeness never really fades. So when your cat chooses your side, your lap, your feet under the blanket, they're returning to something ancient, something safe. They could lie on the heater, they could sink into a sunlit spot, but instead, they come to you, because you are warmth in every sense of the word. There's comfort in your body heat, yes, but more than that, there's comfort in your presence, in your scent, in the steady rhythm of your breathing. And as they press themselves into your side, seeking softness, seeking stillness, they're also saying, "You make me feel like home." Isn't it a beautiful thing? That in a world full of choices, your warmth is the one they return to night after night. Cats are explorers. Even in sleep, their curiosity never fully rests. Maybe your cat has a favorite chair, a blanket by the window, a hidden corner only they know. But then, one night, they hop onto your bed, carefully, cautiously, like a traveler discovering new land. Sometimes, they sleep beside you simply because they wonder what it feels like. They're testing the texture of your world, the scent of your sheets, the warmth of your skin, the sound of your breath rising and falling in the dark. They curl beside you, but keep one ear tilted, eyes half closed, sensing everything. It's not because they're unsure of you, it's because they're learning you. As if your presence were a landscape they're still mapping, even after all this time. And that gentle weight on your chest, the way they tuck their paws beneath their chin as they settle in. It's curiosity becoming comfort. It's one of the most quiet kinds of affection. I didn't know I needed this, but now I do. So the next time your cat chooses a new place beside you, remember, sometimes love begins with curiosity, and sometimes it stays. Not all needs are loud. Sometimes they curl up beside you and say nothing at all. But their message is clear. I need you right now. Cats are subtle creatures. They don't beg, they don't plead. They simply arrive and wait. You'll feel it in the way they drape across your chest, in the gentle pressure of a paw resting on your arm, in the quiet insistence of their presence beside you. A presence that says, you've been busy, but I'm still here. They may not meow. They may not nudge. Instead, they choose stillness, because even silence can be a way of asking. They come close, not just for warmth or comfort, but because being near you is how they reconnect, how they remind you, this bond needs tending, this love needs time. And when they settle into sleep, not moving, barely breathing, they're showing you the depth of that need. A need for closeness, for acknowledgement, for a moment where the world falls away and it's just you and them. So the next time they curl against you, don't rush to push them aside. That gentle weight on your chest might be their quietest, most heartfelt plea. Please see me. Please stay. There's a quiet beauty in things that repeat, in the soft sound of paws following you from room to room, in the way your cat waits patiently for the lights to dim, for the bed to shift, for you to settle into your end-of-day breath. And then they come, not rushing, not asking, just arriving like clockwork. Some call it habit, but to your cat, it's a ritual, a chosen moment, a ceremony of closeness. When they curl beside you every night, in the same spot, in the same way, they're saying, this is our time, this is our place. It's not random, it's not convenience, it's love wrapped in repetition. They may press their body against yours, drape their paws across your chest, or simply nestle near your feet. Just enough to feel your presence. Just enough to say, I belong here. These routine cuddles aren't just comfort for them. They're medicine. They soothe anxiety, lower stress, regulate heartbeats, theirs and yours. Because when love becomes part of the routine, it becomes something deeper, something grounding, something whole. So the next time your cat joins you right on cue, pause for just a second. Feel what that means. You're not just part of their day, you're part of their peace. They say cats like to be alone, that they prefer distance, that they don't need anyone. But if you've ever woken to find a small body curled against yours, you know better. Cats may walk alone, but they don't live alone. They seek connection in their own quiet, careful way. When your cat chooses to sleep beside you, not out of routine, not out of curiosity, but simply because they want to be with you, they're offering companionship, the kind that doesn't demand, the kind that simply exists, steadily, silently, side by side. You might feel a gentle paw touch your arm. You might find them nestled by your legs or curled into the curve of your body, like a missing piece returning to its place. That's not coincidence. That's not convenience. That's belonging. Because just like us, cats get lonely too. And sometimes, their greatest comfort is knowing you're near. Sharing breath, sharing space, sharing night. This isn't a bond built from commands or obedience. It's built from presence, from days spent in the same quiet rooms, from slow trust earned over time. And when they lie beside you, they're saying something few people realize. I'm not just a cat. I'm your companion. To a cat, territory is everything. They mark it with scent, with steps, with silence. Not out of pride, but out of need. And sometimes that territory is your bed. Not just because it's warm, not just because it smells like you, but because it's where they feel most like themselves. Safe, in control, at peace. When your cat stretches across the center of the bed, sprawls with reckless confidence, or needs the blankets before settling in, they're not just getting comfortable. They're saying, no, this is mine. This is ours. In the wild, territory is survival. At home, it's comfort. And when they share that space with you, not just accept you into it, but invite you in, they're offering more than trust. They're offering a part of themselves, their space, their scent, their world. So if your cat claims your pillow or steals your spot when you get up, smile. Because in their own way, they're not just marking the bed, they're marking you as theirs.